Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome back to Elbow Media Studios. And if this is your first time, I appreciate you clicking on this video. I would advise you to go ahead and hit that subscription button right now, because all we do over here is teach you how to work great equipment and work on all different types of devices in order for you to be able to quench your thirst to become a great producer. Oh yeah. Also, all we do over here is keep it crunk, man. Let's go. Elbow Media Studio. Today we're going to look at how to add effects to your clip or your track so that you could enhance the sound of whatever you're working with inside of the Akai Force. Now I already got a track already loaded up, and I am going to just take one of those, one of those tracks, one of those clips, and we're going to try to go in and add some effects just to kind of play around with, just to kind of show you how to add effects to different sounds and different tracks. All right, let me go ahead and play a little bit of that for you real quick. All right, so what we're going to do though is we're going to take those lead strings and we're going to take that, and then we're going to try to see if we can add some different effects to it. I'm not really going to mess with the track. I kind of like it where it is, but I just want to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and push that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go into the mixer. Okay, and when you first come into the mixer, of course, you're going to come into this portion here, which is the volume portion. You can't really make too many changes here. All you can do is kind of adjust the volume if you want to do some quick mixing. If you have not seen my tutorials on the Akai Force on how to get started with this, I will leave a card up here so that excuse me, so that you can go and figure out how to work some of the things on the Akai Force. That way you won't be lost while we're trying to navigate through the system. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a look at this. So now all you have to do is hit the pan and volume button here, right? This will give you a little bit more information as far as what's going on with the track. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at how to add effects to a track. So what you're going to do is you're going to go right here. Let me go ahead and pull that up so that you can see what I'm talking about. If you look right here, it says effects right here. So all you need to do is hit that effects button. When you hit that effects button, you will see that you have the ability to add 4 different effects on each track. Okay, now you may be thinking that seems a little bit limited, but if you really know what you're doing, you can actually add an effect, and then you can actually resample that sound and then add more effects if you want to do that. That's just a little trickery that you can do in order for you to be able to do that. But it's very easy for you to add an effect to a sound or to a track. All you have to do is hit your little plus button here, and then what it's going to do is going to take you into the different effects that comes with the Akai Force. Okay, so if you hit your little data wheel here, you can see that you have delay, reverb, you have dynamics, you have EQ, harmonic, and you have modulation, and you have vintage effects. So mostly, it's up to you on what you want to add. But let's look at the delay and reverb real quick. Let's see if we wanted to, we could add some quick reverb into that. And as you can see, that effect has been loaded into our track. So if we go ahead and push play on that or launch, let's just go ahead and solo that. We're going to go ahead and hit the reverb so that we can go in and edit it. Then you'll get to this window here where you can actually go in and make some changes real quick. You have room size, and I'm not going to go through all of these. Turn it up a little bit. But just know that you can experiment with different types of reverb if you want to. But remember, you can use the mix to take some out, to kind of make it to where if you don't want to have a lot of reverb, you can change the mix value as far as how much they could hear. If I change the room size here on this reverb, you'll hear that it sounds longer, right? But if I change the mix, it's going to be even more prominent. right? And every effect have these different options for you to go in and make different changes here. You can go in and type. And again, you can change the length here. You have so many different options here that you could use. And this is just on one reverb. If I wanted to add some delay, I could delete this, or I could keep it, and then I can add another effect, and then we can add some delay right here. And let's make sure we change that mix a little bit. We can change the time on that delay. Change the feedback. Really just change the whole way that sounds, you know what I mean? Now, if we wanted to, if I wanted to get rid of the reverb just so I could work on the delay, all I have to do is hold it down. Now I'm just hearing the delay. Let's go back in that delay. Now you really can hear that. And if I wanted to, I can bring that reverb right back on by just holding it down again. Then hold the delay down just to take it out so I can hear it. That's what it sounds like without the delay. If you want to bring it back in, just hold it down. And it's just that simple. And if you can add any type of effect here. So if I wanted to go back and add the third effect, let's see what else we could add in here. Let's add some dynamics. We can add a compressor, a maximizer, a pumper. I mean, really, it's up to you what you want to add. We can add some EQ in there and filters in there. Let's just add a filter. Then we'll go ahead and hit on that filter. Then we can change the cutoff. Kind of make it a little muffle, which is pretty cool. Then you can change the type of filter you want to use. All you do is click on it, and then we can go through, change that. I mean, it is just so many cool options you have inside of the Akai Force. As far as the effects are concerned, you can just really dial in the type of sound that you're trying to construct inside of the Akai Force for each sound. Yeah, you have no limit really to that. Sounds a little bit more spacey like that. Let's launch the second one. But if I go back to effect, let's take out the reverb. Take the filter out. Edit that. Make it subtle. So as y'all can see, it is just that easy to go in and add effects to each track, really trying to fine tune that mix, get the best sound you could get before you get ready to export. I hope this was informative. Again, this is your boy Marcus Elbow. This was Elbow Media Studios. It ain't nothing but love, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If it's anything out there y'all want me to talk about when it comes to the Force, Let's get down inside of those comments. Let me know, and I'll work on that. All right? All right, man. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all. One. Peace. Let's do it.